What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 710 Performance YouTube channel. I know that it's been a minute since we've uploaded. We've had a lot going on. We've got a video that's going to be coming up soon explaining everything. We also got our property deed so we can get ready to start building on our property when it comes in, when springtime comes. So we're very excited about that. We've got a lot of stuff going on, but we really wanted to sit back and think about the channel and kind of see exactly where we wanted to go with the channel in 2021, and we hope that you're gonna like it. On this video, we are going to show you stripping parts with the rim strip. That's right, we use rim strip from Chem Express. If you want to go ahead and contact Matt, there's a number down in the description. Go ahead and give him a buzz or give him an email. But let's go ahead and get into today's video, stripping down ATV and Harley parts with rim strip. Let's get to it. Sorry about the crazy lighting, it's kind of dark here in the shop, but as you're going to see right here, we're stripping some parts down. We've got quite a few. We stripped some the other day. We went ahead and stripped them down, but it was super cold out. The rim strip does not like to work when it's cold. The only thing we have heating the shop is a little wood stove, but the wind and ice storm took out the chimney for it, so we just have our oven here that we do powder coating in that heats this place. So it does get super cold, and once it's cold, you have to warm parts up, which we are going to talk about a little bit, but our rinse tank was also getting super frozen, so it kind of holds up work for us. One of the reasons we haven't been uploading videos about powder coating, because we haven't been able to really powder coat because our stuff has been frozen. So let's go ahead and get these in the rim strip. When using rim strip or any other stripper like rim strip, you want to use these chemical resistant gloves. You can get them from Amazon. There is an affiliate link down in the description, so if you click it and you purchase anything from Amazon, it does help the channel and it helps support the growth of the channel and what we do here. Anyway, you definitely want to have a set of these because this will burn you. It would also be a good idea to have an apron that's made out of the same chemical resistant stuff. We do not have an apron. It is a good call. Also, wear eye protective gear because you do not want to get this stuff in your eye. It will definitely blind you if it gets in there, and the right precautions are definitely not taken. So we're going to go ahead and get the rubber glove on and get it dipped into the rim strip. We already have a couple of parts in there. I'll talk to you about them when we get over there. So I'm sorry if the first audio was not the greatest. I thought I had the mic on and I didn't. As you can see, we already got some pieces in here. We're going to go ahead and dip these in here and just slowly put them in there. And then we rinse in our dip tank right here. So that's all starting to come off right there. We can rinse it, and then when we blast it, it'll come off even easier. In our rinse tank, we have TSP, trisodium phosphate. So in this tank we have TSP and we have baking soda. We put in about 25 gallons of water, 30 gallons of water, we put about a half a pound of baking soda and then TSP. If you want to know that it's pH'd right, or after dipping some parts in it and it actually starts to bring the pH up on it, then you can use litmus paper to go ahead and test to make sure that it is pH right. You want to make sure that it is more a base than an acid. Again, after you pull the parts out of the rim strip and you put it in your rinse tank, if it is not bubbling, then you probably do not have enough TSP and baking soda in it to deactivate the rim strip. So just make sure that you put a decent amount in there. We use both baking soda because it's a base as well as TSP. You can go ahead and use just baking soda if you choose. That is up to you. We're going to go ahead and let these sit in the rim strip for about 10 minutes. It is cold, so we probably are going to have to let it go a little bit longer, but I'm going to pull it out in 10 minutes and show you where it's at. So it's been about 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and check these pieces out. Put on the rubber glove. Not just a rubber glove, a chemical glove. Okay. It's going to be very hard, but as you can see, some of this is peeling off. It's hard for me to zoom in, but you can see see where it's starting to peel off. Now it's cold, so and right there, yeah. So it's cold, so it's not working as well as it should. Usually after about 10 minutes, it's already pretty much off and looking bare like that is. We're gonna go ahead and keep that in there a bit longer. These pieces have been soaking in the mix and are deactivated. So we'll pull these out here in just a bit when these are ready to go. We're gonna give it another 10 minutes and see how it looks. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. I've been out there blasting and getting all these other parts ready to go ahead and coat. And we're gonna go ahead and check these pieces out. Don't forget the glove. There's the first piece, pretty stripped. I'm gonna dip it in this deactivator. And we usually let this sit in here a little while so it can deactivate. I gotta put a hook on it, otherwise it's gonna go down in there too far. I'm gonna set this to the side so I can get a hook on it, and here's the other piece. Stripped clean to the bone. There we go. That'll blast off real easy. That stuff should blast off pretty easy on that one too. This had some paint on it. It was just regular paint, so it's already stripped off. It should come off pretty easy. These pieces right here, all down to just some skin. In Denver, we had a power washer to power wash this stuff off. Here, we still have the power washer, but we don't have a hose that reaches out here to where we can go ahead and power wash things off. So we'll go ahead and just rinse it. Maybe just do a light scrape to scrape all the excess off, and then we'll go ahead and blast it. So earlier I was talking about your rinse tank bubbling when you put something that had rim strip in it. So I want to go ahead and just kind of show you what I mean by that. Okay, pretty tough. And I don't know if this is going to focus, but this piece has been sitting there for a little bit. And as you can tell, it's coming off some, if you can see. But when you put it in here, that bubbles because of there. It's fizzing. This might need a little more in it. There. And you can hear it fizzing, so it's still pretty good. I just put some more TSP in it. But you'll see it fizz up. It's not like just bubbling, it fizzes. And I know this is kind of a dark area to show you. We've seen how it strips powder coat in the cold. Let's see how it strips paint. We've got some Harley fenders and tank that we gotta go ahead and do. So let's jump into that real quick. So let's go ahead and put this tank cover in there. It's just a tank cover, it's not a full tank. The other one has a foam on the inside of it, so we're not gonna put that in yet. We need to cut it out. Jeremy has his regular job, so he's sleeping now because he works at night, so he's not able to record. So sorry about all the crazy angles and stuff like that. Okay, so it's down in there. We're gonna give it like 5-10 minutes and we'll come back and see. The paint should actually come off easier, and I noticed the stuff that was at the bottom of the tank was stripping easier than towards the top, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I'm gonna have to flip that pink one, and then that other one is ready to blast. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this out. It's been about 10 minutes, and except for a little spot there, which might just be something caught on it, it is bare metal. There's still some stuff on the inside, but we'll get that. And it's fizzing and bubbling. We'll hang this in here for a minute. I could probably blast that off right there. There we go. Let it sit in there for a second, then we'll go ahead and blast it. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this fender in there. There we go. I'll let this sit in there about 10-15 minutes. Then we'll pull that out. We'll get that fender in there, ready to rock and roll. So here's everything stripped down. The first pieces we started with, all blasted. Everything here is all blasted, except for all of this tank right here. We gotta blast the front of it, but it's blasted there. We ran out of media and it's getting dark. I also put in quite a few hours, which feels great. We got a fender still, and then the other fender that we just stripped is all stripped, but it needs blasted. This is it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you have a question, leave it in the comments down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.